Hey Aquarius, this is Natalie from Inspired Alignment. I'm coming on today to do your reading for January 2019. This is actually my third time trying to record your reading. The second time I got like halfway through your reading and my camera kept shutting off. So we're going to try and do this again. Hopefully there's no issues. Please check your sun, moon, and rising signs so that you can get more of a complete picture of your particular situation. Also, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And if this reading resonates with you, please leave a comment in the comment section because I love to hear from you guys. So I'm going to go ahead and get started with Aquarians for January 2019. Okay, Spirit, what messages do Aquarians need to know for January 2019? What are the most important messages for Aquarians for January 2019? I hope I said 19 the first time. All right, the cards are definitely really sticky, so there could be a little bit of turbulence for Aquarians during January. Okay, messages for Aquarians for January 2019. Okay, the first card that we have is the Ten of Earth. Second card we have is the Nine of Earth. Third card is the King of Fire. Okay. And then underneath the deck, we have the Four of Air with the Ace of Fire, Emotion and Intellect, and the Youth. I'm going to take those. Okay, so I'm just going to tell you right off the bat that in the last reading that I did for you guys, I did pick up a strong pregnancy type of an energy. So for those of you guys, and I'm going to tell you that the Ten of Earth usually reminds me of a mother, and we also have the Youth card here. So for those of you who want to conceive or are trying to have a child, January would be a good month to do this. And for those of you who are not wanting to have a child just yet, I would definitely use precaution during the month of January. Do birth control or use protection or whatever it is that you need to do, because it is coming up here strongly, and it came up in the last reading I did for you guys as well. So the other things that I see here for Aquarius is there's definitely something going on here with like financially. There is like some kind of like financial or material boost here in the month of January. So if there are some things that took place in 2018 where you were having like a hard time with like a job, maybe you lost a job, or you were just having a hard time with finances and bringing in enough income, I see that in the month of January, there's definitely going to be a lot of financial opportunities for you guys. And there's going to be like a lot of like motivation and drive for you to kind of start like some new financial opportunities. So you could be kind of like starting a business of your own, or like going into a partnership with somebody. But I definitely do see the start of building up more finances in the month of January. I have the King of Fire here as well. So this could be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius male within your life that is maybe helping you in the financial arena in some way. But definitely here I see like a growth with financial independence. Now underneath the deck we have the Four of Air, the Ace of Fire, Emotion and Intellect, and the Youth. So here I'm seeing that like, again, like there was like this feeling of like being stuck or not being able to move in a particular situation, but then there's like this like spark, there's like this new almost like passionate beginning, and it kind of changes the way that you maybe have been looking at things, and feeling about things, thinking about things. So, there's a possibility that, because you have these new opportunities coming in January, or you're able to bring in more finances, you start to kind of like feel better and think in a better way. And it's making you just maybe feel more, youthful and just more vibrant as a person. For others of you guys, I am really picking up this pregnancy thing. So maybe you are already pregnant and you're going to be expecting like around this time period. But for others of you, I feel like, because you're able to maybe financially be able to support a child, you are deciding on doing this. You are kind of making the choice to, start growing a family during the month of January. And it looks like this would be a really good time to do it. Things are very fertile. It looks like materially and financially you are becoming more stable. And this could just kind of like be driving you forward into wanting to have a child during this time. So I'm going to go ahead and pull some clarifiers on this to see what other information we can get for Aquarius for January 2019. What other things do Aquarians need to know about this energy for January 2019? What else do Aquarians need to know about this? Okay, so let's pull a card here on the Ten of Earth. What do Aquarians need to know about the Ten of Earth? Okay, we have the High Priestess. A lot of times in the dreams of Gaia, I believe that's what this first deck is called, I see the woman in this card, in the 10 of Earth. I see her kind of like an empress. She reminds me of the empress in the traditional tarot. So the empress is usually somebody who is, she is above a queen. She's like a goddess. She's a mother. She's just like kind of like the top dog, basically. And here with the High Priestess, that is kind of coming out to clarify her, I feel like if you are a woman, you are really stepping into this really self-reliant, powerful, goddess-like type of energy, and you're doing it on a spiritual level and on like a material type of a level. If you're a male, then there could be a female like this in your life during this time. Also, I'm picking up this pregnancy thing. So like you see here, there is a baby in this picture. And with it being with the High Priestess, I feel like maybe there could be like a secret that is surrounding a pregnancy for some of you guys. Maybe somebody has not told people in the family about this pregnancy yet. In a very rare cases, I'm going to say that this is for a very small group of you, if any at all. There could have been a third-party situation where somebody may have like cheated or something and somebody got pregnant, because sometimes the Empress can be the other woman, and because we have the High Priestess here, which can sometimes be secrets, that could definitely be the case. But I want to say that that is for a very low percentage, like maybe one of you, if that. And then underneath the deck here, we have this Page of Pentacles. And for me, this is kind of showing up as like either a fresh new beginning or a new child. So I definitely, like in both of the readings that I did for you guys, pregnancy and children came up very strongly. So let's see what this Nine of Earth is for Aquarians. What do Aquarians need to know about the Nine of Earth? Okay, we have the Knight of Wands. So, the first message that I got was for women, if you are a woman. There may have been a particular person in your life, a particular male, that has kind of been in and out of your life. It was, it's like a relationship where this person, comes and they go, and it's not very stable. And I feel like, this used to be kind of like hard for you to deal with, but I feel like in the month of January, you're really gaining your strength here. And, it could be this King of Fire guy. But I feel like the fact that the relationship hasn't been stable, or the fact that this, may have created some pain for you on an emotional level, on a financial level, I feel like you're kind of moving past that now. Like you are really starting to gain your own independence here. And this Knight of Wands coming in and out doesn't really so much matter to you anymore, because you are becoming so independent on your own. And for men, I think, maybe this could be the other way around. Maybe this could, I guess, be a person that comes in and out of your life and you are being financially stable. It's kind of the same situation, but you also could be this man too. So let's see what Aquarians need to know about the King of Fire. Okay, we have the Knight of Pentacles. So two knights here. One kind of fast moving knight, and then we have this like slow and steady knight. So there definitely could have been this person that was kind of fly by night, coming in and out of your life, a very passionate person. They came in quick, but they left just as quick as they came in. And this may have hurt you in some way. Some of you guys may have even had a child with this person. But now I'm seeing that there is almost like a new person coming in. If this isn't a new person and this is the same person, then this person has transformed it, like they have changed their ways, and you would know it. You would know this. This wouldn't be something that you're still questioning. This is going to be something that you're going to know. But for others of you, this is a whole new person. And it could be either an earth sign, so Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, or a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And this person is more of a steady and a stable person. They may not come in as passionate and as hot as this Knight of Wands did, but they're coming in and they're reliable. I'm like picking up like this is like marriage material. Like this is like kind of like what you've been waiting for. This person is looking, at the long road. They're really looking at the long game, and is somebody that I think is, open to, commitment, and, probably looking for whatever it was you were trying to find in this person. It wasn't happening. And so, you know what I mean? It's this person now that's coming in that's going to be, the one that is gonna, I think, be the best one for you. And like I said, this could be the same person that just kind of had changed. And I want to point out that this egg keeps falling over, and every time that egg falls over, there is something to do with pregnancy, just so you guys know. Now, if you guys are a man, this still can apply to you. You could just be one of these men that I'm speaking about. You could be dealing with a similar circumstance with a woman that's involved. Underneath the deck here, I have the Strength card. So this person could be a strong Leo, a Leo person. That could be very significant for some of you. I also want to point out that when I was recording the first reading, I looked at the clock and it said 555. And so that could be really significant to some of you guys too. So I'm going to pull one card on these four cards that were underneath the deck. What do Aquarians need to know about these four cards here? What's one message that Aquarians need to know about these four cards? Okay, so here we have the Queen of Pentacles. So, I definitely feel like, oh my gosh, and then we have here this King of Wands again. Boy, oh boy. So, this is going to be the same person here. So, this person's going to be very important. Whether this is a brand new person that's coming into your life, or this is a person that's that you've had issues with and is now coming back. If it is somebody that you've had conflict with in the past, I feel like this person has changed. They're not the same way that they were before. I feel like there was a lot of like unstable, kind of like non-committal energy before, and now this person is ready to commit. They're like a different kind of a person now. And for some of you guys, this is a whole new person altogether. Now, what we got here was the Queen of Pentacles. So it's kind of like you've been waiting for this for a long time. You've kind of been dwelling on this, and, maybe you were hoping and wishing for this King of Wands, just to like get their shit together, and maybe, you wanted to start a family with this person, or maybe this is somebody that you already might, have a child with. But it just looks like, you were waiting, you were sad, things just were not coming together the way that you wanted them to. But there's a huge shift and a change here in the month of January. Either this person comes back and they're like totally different, they've come to like some kind of realization, they've had an awakening, or there's this new person that comes in that is really going to be the one for you, and it's going to kind of change your entire outlook, the way that you've been feeling, the way that you've been thinking. It's going to create a whole new spark within your life. So I'm going to pull another card here to see what Aquarius needs to know for January 2019. What other messages do Aquarians need to know about January 2019? Another message for Aquarius. And you guys could be dealing with the Queen of Pentacles too, especially if you're a male. So this would be Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn male. And this could be this lady that's kind of been waiting on you to like get your shit together. And maybe you are kind of starting to get it together now. Maybe you're the one who's becoming this King of Fire now. Okay, what else? Whoa. Okay, that was Justice that flew out, but I put it back in the deck. All right, what else do Aquarians need to know for January 2019? Okay, we have the Chariot. This card says determination and self-control, career advancement, acknowledgement of success by others. And I did really pick that up here, that there was going to be some shifts within your career and within your finances. I feel like that's definitely going to be an area of improvement for you guys. For both men and women, I feel like that's definitely going to be an area that you guys start to advance on. And for some of you guys, with this whole relationship thing, this is something that maybe might happen at work or through a job. Now, underneath the deck here, we have the Seven of Raphael. This says, time to make a decision. Be clear on what you want and take action. A need for detoxification. Definitely, I feel like, with these two knights here, and then like with the two King of Fires that showed up, there may be a decision that needs to be made between two people. There might be a decision, if you're a man, that needs to be made on if you're ready to kind of turn into this King of Fire and be more of this Knight of Pentacles instead of this Knight of Wands. And for some of you guys, I feel like there is a decision based around pregnancy and wanting to have a child. So those are going to be different messages for different people. Okay, what other messages do Aquarians... Wow, your guys' cards just really want to fly out here. I feel like there's a lot going on for you guys in January. A lot of opportunities, a lot of fast movement. What else do Aquarians need to know about January 2019? What else do Aquarians need to know for January 2019? Okay, here we have discernment. This card says, all is not what it seems. Stay true to your knowing and keep your dreams a secret. So, again, you know, with these, like, some of these characters that are coming in and out of your life, you know, even if they seem fun and passionate and driven and, you know, they might be fun for a minute, but, you know, are they reliable? Are they going to be by your side? Whether this is a work situation or a relationship, really be discerning about, you know, who it is that you're working with and, you know, kind of getting mixed in with. Also, because we had this high priestess here, you know, I don't know, there could definitely be like this this pregnancy for some of you guys going on that that's kind of under wraps that people don't know about. Okay, so then underneath the deck here we had patience. Pause before you take action. Trust that the divine timing is at work. Be patient and play whilst you wait. So, you know, while you're taking your time and having discernment on what are the right choices to make, what are the right people to invest in, what are the right jobs that you should be going into, you know, it's almost like pay attention to the fine print and all the things that are happening in January, no matter what the situation is. And that might take a little bit of time, but that's okay. You know, go ahead and have patience. Don't jump at the first opportunity that seems like a good thing, because there might be something about it that you don't quite know. And, you know, underneath that, we have intuition. So trust your intuition, trust your inner knowing, trust your gut when it comes to some of these situations. So I'm going to get a message from the Sacred Geometry deck. What's one more message for Aquarians for January 2019? What's one more things that Aquarians need to know for January 2019? What's the important thing, most important thing that Aquarians need to know for January 2019? Okay, there it is. So here we have the Mountain Apis, and then underneath that we had the Traveler's Prayer, and it was reversed. I'm going to read both of these from the book. And I already know this Mountain Apis one, I have a hard time always pronouncing some of the stuff in it. So bear with me. So this is number 23. This card says, this card honors sacred places around the planet, and here, the ancient city of Machu Picchu in Peru, it is recognized as a World Heritage Site and is revered as one of the most compelling and majestic sacred sites on the planet. The green dome-shaped mountains that surround the peak on which Machu Picchu was built stirred my imagination and inspired this unconventional view of the city. The Andean people call these mountain apis, which means mountain spirits. Communication with these great beings and the importance of preserving sacred sites guide this message. There are places all around our planet that by cultural tradition, placement on the Earth grid, and by our own intuition will bring you into alignment with Earth's energies. As you are called to these places of power, remember to always go in a sacred manner with respect for the people and cultures of the region. Recognize that as you are called to journey to these regions and feel the spirit of place that resides there, you are connecting wisdom, traditions, old and new, in a manner that can enhance your personal worldview as well as aid in the reconnection of energy grids. So to me, this means that there may be different areas or places or opportunities that you guys might be stepping into in the month of January. and to kind of be consciously aware of the environment around you, of the culture of the people around you. And, you know, even with this discernment card here, I feel like it's really important for Aquarians to really pay attention to what is going on around them, and to really pay attention to the people around them when it comes to all these different opportunities and things that are going on within your life. I'm also going to read number 20 because it was reversed, and this was the Traveler's Prayer. So this card in the reverse says, your life feels limited. Your vision is clouded. Let the radiance of the sun ignite your curiosity and chase away the doldrums. If you are unable to travel physically, pick up a book, go to a museum, or attend a class. So interesting that both of these seem to be connected to travel in some way. So maybe, you know, if you are able to travel somewhere, somewhere that you're kind of drawn to or guided to go to, try and do that maybe during the month of January. And if not, try to kind of, you know, look at these new opportunities and these new things that you have going on as an adventure. But just, you know, pay attention to the things that are also going on around you while you're doing that. So I'm going to go ahead and pull one card for the future energy for Aquarius for February of 2019. Let's see where all this is heading for Aquarians. Where is this all heading for Aquarians? Let's get one card for February 2019. Oh my gosh, we have the High Priestess again. Here she is again. Wow, and then underneath that we have the Six of Cups. So boy, that came full circle. This is a very interesting reading, Aquarius. I think one of the most interesting that I've done yet. So in this High Priestess card, she has the keys in her hand. So I feel like during the month of January, you definitely learn some things. You definitely figure some things out. And by the time February comes around, it's like you kind of have the keys to this knowledge. You've kind of figured out some kind of information in February. And then with the Six of Cups that was underneath the deck here, I feel like, you know, again, there's like this past life relationship or connection that's going on here. And that's also going to kind of be this highlight in February as well. Whether it be with this Knight of Wands, Knight of Pentacles, King of Fire, or whether this is all just the same dang person and they're just kind of transforming right along with you. So Aquarius, I hope that these messages helped you guys, and I will see you soon. Take care.